Bruce the accounting guy coming at you with units of activity and depreciation. Another fun-filled, exciting subject. Now, the first two methods we learned, straight line and double declining balance, they were more focused on the passage of time, or how long, the passage of time, how long you're going to own something, how long is it going to last. This last method, units of activity or units of production, depending on which textbook you're using, is more focused on how much usage you get. So it doesn't really matter if I buy the item on the first day of the year or the 8th month of the year, depreciation is done exactly the same. So let's say that this $13,000 item that we purchased in these examples was a small delivery truck. And that we know that from use, we usually drive our delivery trucks around 100,000 miles. And as soon as they hit 100,000 miles, we buy another one. Okay? So what we'll do is we're going to say that's our benchmark, 100,000 miles. So what we'll do is we'll take out the salvage value still, because we need to leave that at the end. And what we need to do is just start with the $12,000 number. So what we'll do is if it's 100,000 miles, we'll simply take the 100,000 miles and divide it into 12,000 bucks. And when we do that, as I have in this calculation down here, $12,000 divided by 100,000, it's 12 cents a mile. So for every mile that we drive that vehicle every year, I can take out 12 cents of depreciation. Now, to be able to use this method, you have to be able to track whatever it is you're using as your benchmark. So in this case, they're able to easily track the mileage of the cars, and here's the data that's supplied. They're saying in year 1 it was 15, in year 2 30, and you can see how they're all listed out. Okay? Now, I could do it for anything. If I buy a piece of machinery and figure I can produce X amount of units, then I could do it by the units. If I buy a piece of machinery and I say it runs basically, I use it for X amount of hours and then it's no good to me, then I'd have to be able to track the amount of hours I'm using it every year. If I can't track the miles, I can't track the usage, the units produced or the hours it's used, then I wouldn't use this method and I'd have to use straight line or double declining balance and just use the passage of time. So I've established again that it's $12,000 divided by 100 is 12 cents per mile, and I know my mileage. All I have to do each year is take the 12 cents times each of the miles driven, and there's my depreciation. And that's all there is to it. It doesn't matter what month I buy it in. There's no prorating because I don't care when they bought it. I just want to know how much they use it. And that's all there is to units of activity. I'll see you real soon again.